He said that spirit has got three qualities. Sat Chit Anand. Sat Chit Anand. Sat means truth. Chit means attention. Anand means joy. Sat is the truth. What is the truth now? If you see something white, it is the truth. Alright. But what is the truth of this shawl? A realized soul can know. Not you. Because his spirit is enlightened. He sees the fifth dimension of this shawl. Let him hold it in his hands and he will know that this is Mother's shawl. Immediately he'll feel those cool vibrations coming out of it. He'll know that this is Mother's shawl. That is the truth. The four dimensions which we know of is not the truth, but the fifth one, which is the truth, which is the spirit. Sitting down here, you can find out about anybody, what is he suffering from, what are his problems, what are his chakras, is absolute. This knowledge is absolute. If you have 5 or 10 children who are realized, and if you tie their eyes, and ask them about a patient which is suffering from, they will all raise their fingers, this, or this, or this, or all of them, whatever may be the case. All of them will raise the same fingers. It is absolute knowledge. It cannot be argued. It cannot be refuted. It is what it is. And also, today the man may be having these problems, tomorrow he may not have at all. So then, whatever was there is finished, whatever is today, that's what they are going to tell. So it is the truth. The rest is all, is mithya, is false. Now the emphasis that you have to be your spirit is very much reduced in the modern society. The emphasis should be that your spirit is to be achieved in this lifetime. This is what one has to do, is the only thing one has to do. That is not there in the Western society. Secondly, for this you have to control your attention. Don't allow your attention to spill out. I hope I told you the story of Janaka. Did I tell them? I don't know, but I'll again repeat. Like there was Raja Janaka, the father of Sita, father-in-law of Rama. And Narada went to him, another celestial being. He went to see him and he said, "How is it? You are a king, you move about like a king, you have everything like a king, you have gold and everything. And how is it people say that you are a Videhi, means you are above all these things, above your body? How is it?" He said, "All right, I'll tell you in the evening, but just now do me a job. You carry some milk in this pot." The pot had no rim also. So poor fellow was carrying that. The whole day he was carrying, got tired. He said, "Don't allow even a drop to spill out." He was looking at it all the time. In the evening he got tired, he put it there. He said, "Now, you tell me, have I had enough of this?" He said, "What did you see when you were moving about with me?" He said, "Nothing. What could I see? I was just watching this milk, that it should not spill out." He said, "In the same way, I am at that stage where my attention does not spill out. That is the stage where you are achieving your self-realization. Where the attention is completely enlightened by your spirit. It doesn't envelop anything like that. And even if it goes round, it comes back as it is. My hand, when it touches it, it doesn't become this metal, does it? It comes out. It's absolutely detached from this. I can touch it, but I am not that. Just now I am matter. I am everything. I am worried about my children, my house, this thing. But when I become realized, I get completely detached. I am a spiritual living being. Then nothing can keep you down. Nothing can dominate. and you do not dominate anything. That is the state of the spirit. When that happens, you become beyond dharma sustenance. You are beyond it. For example, there is no temptation for such a person. There is no temptation. There is no mental activity either. There is no stealing, not telling lies. Such a person is extremely honest and fearless. Like Christ. He had nothing to do with a prostitute. I mean, she was a different style, he was a different style. But when people started stoning a prostitute, he stood up before them and asked, who are the ones who have not committed the sin? They could have stoned him. But his honesty and his strength stopped it. They will stand by all those who are tortured and troubled by people who are oppressive. They are not afraid of any, they are fearless people. Neither they frighten anyone, they are compassionate. But when it comes to protesting, they stand up fearlessly against those who try to torture and ruin others. There is no oppression. Even I cannot force you to get realization. I cannot argue it out. It has to work out. It is as simple as that. If you do not want it, you can never get it. Out of question. So there is always, I say, that if you don't want to get it, you better go away. But still some obstinate people will sit there. No, I'll sit here. For what? Such people also give out very bad vibrations to others. And they disturb others getting their realization. It's satanic. Still I make them sit, all right, sit down. You cannot force it. It's a light within you, a flicker. And the analogy could be like the gas that rises and touches the flicker and the whole gas gets enlightened. The flicker is awake all the time and watching. Then the whole thing becomes the truth. Truth is very different from what we know as truth. It's a new dimension by which we know this is the truth and this is not the truth. You can ask any questions when you are connected with your spirit. Ask any question. Ask a question about me. You can ask a question about Christ, about Moses, about God. Ask any question. And when the answer is yes, you will get cool breeze coming into it. If you ask any negative questions, you lose your vibrations. Might get tingling, might get heat. Because now your computer is connected with the absolute and the rapport has been established of the truth. This is a new awareness you get by which you become aware of truth, which is the vibratory awareness. Through vibrations, a child also can know. There are many children who are born realized. And they know where is the Kundalini. They know. They will tell you where is the Kundalini. It's the truth. Because they know the truth. For that you don't need too much of mental development. They are very dignified. They understand it better than many elderly people and people who are placed very highly in life. Christ has already said that rich men are not going to enter into the kingdom of God. He's already said, because they are ready. But I would say even those who think they know a lot, all knowing, they will not enter. Because they do not want to enter. They know everything. They do not want to enter inside. They want to carry their mind everywhere. They want to carry their car inside the hall. How will they enter inside? They are not willing to keep their mind outside because they have always depended on that mind. which has given them nothing. But to achieve spirit, you have to come there egolessly, to receive. The light of your being is going to enlighten the whole thing, your temple. And when this light comes in, when this light shines in you, then you can feel your collective consciousness. You can feel it, the cool breeze of the spirit manifesting through you. Is described in the Bible in very short but deep. But Adi Shankaracharya has written such a big book on this called as Saundarya Lahari or Chaitanya Lahari. It is not easy to talk about all these in such a short time. He wrote treatises of philosophy. Great personality he was. Called as Viveka Chudamani. First of all, he gave the conscience the call. Where is your conscience and all that? Viveka Chudamani. Then he wrote many books and ultimately he wrote Saundarya Lahari. In that he says, it's only the description of the beauty of my mother I can describe. And into all details he has described nothing but the mother. Her fingers, her hands, her movements and everything, and what he saw, how the vibrations flew in her, every word that she spoke. You have to read that book to understand Sahaja. It's very clearly given all these things. As I told you the other day, William Blake also has written about Sahaja, very clearly. But unless and until you have realization, you cannot know the truth. So he is the truth. Sat. Then his chit is attention. He is the attention. Your spirit is the attention. Attention of what? God is attentive to you through your spirit. And when your attention is enlightened by Him, that means you come in the attention of God.